Tech fans! Guess what? All of us motherfrackers made it past 2024. Even this guy.
Barely.
Barely?
Yeah, barely.
Yeah. All right. Well, it was kind of a crazy year, though, right? We had crazy elections, all kinds of crazy, just everything, especially here in America, man. I don't know how the rest of the world is going on right now. I know some places are totally crazy crap with war, but beyond just the crazy war, our politics and our government and everything right now, we're going through crazy changes. So it was a crazy, crazy year, but some things did get done. Now, this year, we've got a new member of our team. This is Christian Miller.
Hi, I'm Christian Miller.
Christian Miller?
Christian Miller. You can call me Chrissy as well.
What's your middle name, though?
Daniel.
So back in the day, you guys all know that Jesus was my cameraman and my fucking best friend and everything else. And he unfortunately passed away. And that's one of the reasons why I really didn't do YouTube for a long time. It just really just kind of lost its taste after losing my partner. And so I really wasn't even into doing it. And then I met Christian literally like 2 weeks before I got my vision back. So when I first met him, I didn't even know what the fuck he looked like. I mean, I'm serious. I knew what his voice sounded like and I saw a blurry vision of him, but until I had my eye surgery and could see again, I didn't even know what he looked like. So he started off working with Pain Cylinder and doing a lot of our music stuff in the background, recording some bass tracks for us and just helping us out and working into the studio now, because we have a studio downstairs. We'll show it to him sometime, right?
Yeah.
We'll give you guys a studio tour because I know you want to see what the hell's been going on. So
it is awesome.
It is actually pretty awesome. It's small, but awesome. It's like that mini PC.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big things come in small packages. So welcome to 2025. Now, with that said, now Kristen's going to be doing all the editing and all the stuff for Tech of Tomorrow, which is what got me back into doing the videos. We started talking about it, and I kind of a light bulb went off in my head, and I was like, well, if you can edit stuff like this, why not the other stuff? And I was talking to Jonathan Morrison, my son from TLD, and he was like, well, if somebody can edit audio, they can edit video.
Yeah, I mean, like my background is in like audio production, audio engineering, but you know, whenever you're using programs like Pro Tools or Logic or whatever, a lot of that kind of carries over into other programs like Final Cut Pro and Premiere. Still very new to it, definitely not the best at it. So if in the future there is something editing wise that you were just like, this, something happened, blame Chrissy here. Blame me. I'll use the feedback and throw it away because I don't care. No, I really do appreciate any feedback that you guys have.
Well, check this out, though, guys.
It's fun.
We have a kind of a surprise for you guys today, though. Pain Cylinder is also back together. I got the band back together. Again, new guys, same name because it's my band. We've actually started recording a second album, and we have a brand new single out that's called Insanity, which Chris did all of the editing, the engineering, everything on it, except for, did you end up replaying some of the stuff on it too, or did you just use the other tracks?
I retracked some of the guitars on it, but that's normally something I don't do. It just sort of depends. It's one of those things where, like, whenever artists like send you music, make sure that you have someone that is tracking your music and is tracking it appropriately, because it makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys out there are musicians. I mean, not Chrissy, but if you guys are musicians, yeah, make sure though that if you're recording that you always get a damn DI track. Because if the guitars are set in stone like he's talking about, which is what happened to some of the songs that we had written, so we couldn't go back and, DI those tracks. So the ones that were, it's either like accept what you have, which makes the engineer have a very limited palette to work with.
Yeah, it's always best to like EQ before going into tracking, as opposed to just being handed a track and then having to EQ in post-production, because it just doesn't really give you the flexibility or the versatility to be able to dial in the sound that you want or that you feel like is the right vibe for the song. So sometimes, yeah, I go back, try to retrack. I'm not like the most amazing guitar player, but I know my way around a little bit. So
you know your way around a neck?
I know my way around your neck.
Also, Another thing to tell you guys real quick, when you're doing DI, a lot of people say leave it at 0. Do not leave it at 0. Get your track as hot as you can get it. Just make sure that it is not clipping. Get it as hot as it can be without clipping. So don't just leave it on the 0 setting. You want the track to be as hot as it can be when you're doing DI. It gives the engineer a lot more flexibility when he's got a track that actually has an audio level that's good to work with. So,
Correct.
Yeah,
Yep.
so.
Enough about audio stuff.
Let's check-
2025 is absolutely going to be loaded with content, and we're really excited for it. We got Pain Cylinder, we got a bunch of videos lined up. I'm in a band and we're doing some tours.
Cohen Noise.
Yeah, if you were into mediocre Deftones, you should definitely check it out.
Mediocre Deftones.
If you like corn, but if you ordered corn from Temu, that's another great analogy.
Oh, no. So
yeah.
did you guys hear that a 17,000 foot Temu warehouse burnt down? And dude, the damage was incredible. It was like $59 US. We're going to do a dedicated video for you guys too, talking about Temu. I'm going to tell you about this site, which is basically addictive, like for gambling people, man. It just sucks you the frack in, man, because it's like, spin the wheel, do this, get this discount. And it's totally tricky and bullshit and confuses you. But with that said, though, let's check out Insanity. This is the latest song by Pain Cylinder. So let's rock out with our
sock out.
sock out. Yeah. Check it out. What did you guys think of the song? I mean, did you guys like it? Do you guys think it sucks balls? Let us know in the comments below. We'll also have links down there. I want to ask you guys a question. Would you guys be willing to help fund the recording of the next Pain Cylinder album if I gave you guys stuff like we've done in the past? Like if I gave you guys like a t-shirt and a free album, would you guys be willing to like chip in? Just let me know what you think. Welcome Christian Miller to the channel.
Hi, I'll be behind the scenes a lot.
You let me know if you don't make me look pretty, because I need to be looking pretty in my videos.
Pretty.
Pretty. I need to be pretty.
Make him a pretty boy.
Make me a pretty boy. I want to be like that guy Fabio with all that long, beautiful hair.
I don't know how well Fabio's aged.
The dude is actually aged freaking amazing. I saw a picture of him last week.
Of course.
Of course, right?
I mean, I still look 15 and I'm 30, so.
Man alive, my birthday's coming up next year. Do you guys even know how old I am? The first one who in the comments below leaves my age will get a shout out in our next video. Yep.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Also, check it out. Like I said, we've got some musical gear coming up. One of the very first things that we're going to be bringing you guys is a brand new reamping unit that's just come out. And the guy at Spectre Audio, Glenn Frick, like he's gone crazy. Like this guy is like coming all over this thing, saying it's like the recoming of Jesus Christ in a music instrument part. So
I don't know if using Jesus Christ and coming in the same sentence is very kosher.
my apologies to all those who are offended.
This is demonetized. All right.
Anyways, hey, leave your comments down below. We love you guys. We'll see you guys back here on the channel. We've got lots more stuff. We're back, baby.
It's good to meet you.
See ya.